Good morning, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful week. That wind we had yesterday was awful, wasn't it? I kind of wish we got less wind and maybe some more rain and snow around here, but I guess it is what it is, huh? We're 2 weeks away from the most exciting holiday of all time, right? Did you know that? And no, I'm not talking about Valentine's Day. I'm talking about my birthday. I'm super stoked about it. And not long after that, it's spring break. I know that most of us probably won't be going on vacation or anything like that, but it'll be nice to have a week off of school, so I'm looking forward to it. Just kind of chill around the house some more and play with the boys. It's going to be nice. It's also crazy that we're already about halfway through the school year. It's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long since school started. I mean, sometimes it does, but then it's like, what? Already? But, whatever. I know that this school year's been a bit different than other school years, especially, for us and people like us, because not only are both of my boys doing homeschool, but this is my first year being in the classroom as a teacher. So it definitely hasn't been normal. I hope you're all having a great time with school because, as you'll find out when you get older, your time in school will end up being some of the best years of your life, okay? So let's do our opening together. Repeat after me if you'd like, or just do the hand symbols with me. We are Unitarian Universalists. We are the Church of the Open Mind, the Loving Heart, and the Helping Hands. Together, we care for our earth and work for friendship and peace in our world. Let's begin. I want to talk to you guys about a word that's been used for a while, but it's definitely been used more and more over the last several years, and is actually something the new president has been talking about a lot, and that is being inclusive. Do you know what being inclusive means? It means that we don't keep people from doing things that they want to do because of things like how they look, where they're from, and how they express themselves. Let's say that you and your friends were playing football and a girl came by and asked to play. And one of your friends turned around and said, "Nah, girls can't play football." That's an example of not being inclusive at all because that girl isn't being allowed to play just because she's a girl. Including people in the things that we do can make them more fun, and it can also make them a lot better. I mean, did you know that for a long time there were colleges, movie theaters, restaurants, and all kinds of things that didn't let people in because their skin was the wrong color? That's crazy, I know. Those places felt that if a person's skin wasn't a certain color, they weren't good or smart enough to come inside. There were also a lot of businesses that wouldn't hire people to work for them because they had the wrong skin color. That's definitely not being inclusive. Thankfully, a lot of laws were passed to make that kind of stuff illegal. And you know what happened? Pretty much all those places found out that allowing anyone to take part was good for them. Restaurants that served anyone, no matter what color skin they had, found that they could make a lot more money because there were more people that could come in and eat. Colleges and businesses found out that there were a lot of smart, hardworking people that they wouldn't hire before. But now that they were being hired, it made those colleges and businesses even stronger than they were before. These days, there are a lot of people now, that aren't being included because of who they love or what kind of person they want to express themselves to be, and that isn't good. Think of all the good, hardworking people that can't get a job or, can't get into college or, maybe aren't allowed in certain places because people think that they aren't normal and that they aren't good enough. It's really sad. Being inclusive is also a kind thing to do. I mean, think about it. Let's say that you see some other kids playing a game and you think it looks really fun, so you ask if you can play with them. But they turn around and say, "Nah, you can't play with us because we think you look dumb." That would be pretty hurtful, wouldn't it? And it's also not fair. They don't know you. They don't know how smart you are. They don't know all the cool things that you know and all the cool things that you can do. They just decided they don't like the way you look, that you look dumb, I guess, and therefore you can't play the fun game with them. That happens to people all the time. People are told that they can't do something because the people already doing it just decide that they don't like that person for really no good reason. It's something that causes a lot of pain in people's hearts. And that is the exact opposite of what we should be doing as members of the UU Church. We see the value in every person and fight for justice and kindness for every person on the planet, no matter what they look like or how they express themselves. I've said many, many, many times before that we need to be kind and respectful to others. And is telling someone that they can't do something because of how they look or who they are being kind and respectful? Absolutely not. So the next time somebody asks if they can play with you, say yes. You'll make their day better, and who knows? Maybe you'll make a brand new friend in the process, excuse me. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. It looks like the really cold weather is done for now, at least for the next week. So it should be a lot nicer for you to go outside and play for a little bit. So get off your phones and tablets and computers and all that and go outside, enjoy the fresh air and the sun, and have a good time. You'll feel a lot better. Anyway, until then, remember to be kind, be respectful, make healthy choices, and that I'll talk to you again next week. Later, guys.